Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a great day. Happy Wednesday. It's almost the end of the month here. It is the end of the month. Tomorrow will be a new month. We got to make some deliveries. So please like, share, and follow would be muchly appreciated. And of course, put up today's poll. Heck did it go? There we go. We get the answers. Answers are on the way. And we'll adjust position of things because it's better that way. Joey, thank you for sharing the stream. Muchly appreciated. Follow age 227 days. Nice. Pretty awesome. Thank you for being here for 227 days. I didn't check my sound. Check that, eh? Chips are always your go-to snack? What kind of chips do you usually get? Is you have a particular brand always your go-to snack? Flavor? I think the sound works. We already got our load here. So we're on the way with some canned tuna from London to Bremen. You're wondering? I like chips. I like it pizza Pringles. I like all seasoned as well. But I mean, chips are chips. They're all good, aren't they? Barbecue's nice. Amanda, thank you for liking. Here's the one I parked last time. You like them all. Have you ever had all seasoned and ketchup chips? Those are a couple popular ones in Canada here. All seasoned is like every flavor together. Sour cream and bacon, that's good. I like sour cream and bacon. Oh yeah, I'm in England, so I gotta remember to drive on the proper side of the road here. Crap, there's all these cars coming. Couldn't see them because of my mirror. Sour cream and bacon ruffles. Pizza Pringles are so good. They don't feel like they have as much outer on them lately, though, for some reason. Maybe I'm just buying the ones that are less powdery. That's why they're on sale or something. Gonna clip them? Oh, I made it. Alright. Top chip flavor. I'm getting a chocolate bunny tomorrow. Easter, you gotta buy a chocolate bunny, Although chocolate bunnies have changed a lot in the stores. They make them smaller and smaller. And they raise the price. It's like everything else. Excuse me. But, when you do your chips, so I'll be thinking of the stream. There you go. See if you can find some all-season chips. Make it the ultimate combo for my stream. The all-season is delicious. You could have Joey reacts to all season. Not drive on that middle meridian. I don't want to tip my trailer. Oh, do you guys want me to turn the radio on in the game here? Be the same songs as usual, but let's just see what happens if we just play it. The alphabetical order songs, but I'll start at that one. That's the best one. Madonna, thank you for liking. I like Madonna's music. Back in the day, especially. It was like superstar, man. There was no beating her, man. Still producing good music, though. Guess I should wait till the light's no longer red. For chicken. I don't know if this is actually the best song. I just picked this one randomly. Randomly-ish. Is that a word? Kind of a weird song, eh? Daredevil, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Oh, I'm speeding like crazy here. Slow down before I get a ticket, eh? We don't want to get tickets while we're transporting canned tuna. Like a headbanging kind of song off for chicken. Do you like those ones that are like crisps, Joey? You know, like they're kind of like, they taste like chips, but they're like small crackers. What about goldfish? Do you like goldfish? All sorts of treats and junk that you can buy, eh? I like getting chocolate around Easter. That's the good chocolate, you know. Going 20 over, that'll be a $2,000 ticket, so we gotta be careful. Snack a lot. Speaking of snacks, thank you for liking. We gotta find out Snack-a-Lot's ultimate snack, go-to snack. Gonna name yourself Snack-a-Lot. You know, you obviously got to be an expert on this topic. Although I'm not an expert on stars, but I like them. They look cool in the sky. Probably only tell you the Big Dipper. Mind you, I don't even spell star that way, so. I might not be talking about those stars. By the way, if you guys want 10,000 bucks a month doing something on the internet, I saw that Nerf is looking for a TikTok executive or something. You know, make TikTok videos shooting off Nerf crap. You didn't make the list? Well, it's just like the stuff that you would eat. Go-to snack. I suppose you could be the go-to snack, but we wouldn't want to eat you. We're transporting tuna, canned tuna. That's a pretty good snack, isn't it? Canned tuna on crackers. Maybe two canned tuna sandwiches. Although, you know, it's a lot of sodium if you eat a lot of canned tuna. You gotta make sure you keep it in moderation, you know, switch between something else. I'll have like canned tuna sandwiches once in a while. Preferably with ruffles and French onion dip. That sounds pretty good. I like dip. I don't usually eat dip around Christmas time though for some reason. And that's when it's most readily available. You probably have dip all year round, but you just don't notice it, you know? Right. Philadelphia dip. Although, you know, I have, once in a while I'll have like tacos, or not tacos, nachos or whatever they're called with, salsa or whatever, or garlic dip, I guess. Depending on what's around. There's a really famous, well, I don't know if they're totally famous, but there's a really famous, dip maker in the interior of BC, and I even saw their packaging on MD, thank you for following. Their packaging on what's that show with Sheldon in it? Other packaging on that. You need to not notice it. It's delicious but dangerous. Big Bang Theory, that's right, yeah. So yeah, it's I saw their packaging because I always got those chips at Safeway, you know, when I went to Safeway. And then I recognized, hey, that's the chips I eat. So it's like you know, like tacos or whatever, chips, taco chips or whatever. Those are good. Tostitos kind of idea, you know, same idea. It's different, a competitor. Tostitos are good too, though. With that yellow cheese that you can get. I mean, it's pretty good. How does this work? I guess I better get another lane. And we're going here. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, the yellow cheese. Or if you go to the movie theater, you can get like the chips and nacho dip too. They warm it up for you. I'm good, thank you, Carrie. How are you? Better luck, eh? Kind of tough here because it's left-hand drive. You can't see because of that one mirror. Nacho cheese dip, yeah. Yeah, a little bit of heat to it. Good stuff. What's your go-to snack, Carrie? There's something that you usually like when it's time to have a snack? You know, just that once in a while thing that you must have. I was gonna put ice cream on there, but then I put cookies on in that spot. I wanted to include fruit and veggies because, you know, some people do, in fact, like fruit and veggies is very popular for a snack. Figure potato chips and chocolate were go-tos for sure. So cookies or ice cream, I figured was gonna be that other spot, but I wasn't sure. Sometimes I guess and I don't guess right, you know. So, and then one winds up 0%. Reese's Cups. Reese's Cups are good. I like Reese's Cups. Reese's Cup Blizzard is good. You ever had the Royal Reese Blizzard? It's like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Reese's Pieces, and you know, the little bit of chocolate in there, I think. And then they have a center thing of peanut butter as well. You off to bed? Well, thank you for coming by, Snack-a-Lot. Have yourself a good sleep. I don't know if I think the Royal Reese is only a once in a while thing though. I don't think they have it as I don't think it's a common one. They have a Reese's Peanut Butter Cups one, Blizzard, but they don't have a... Well, I don't think the Royal Reese is a standard one, at least not that one. Maybe. Maybe they made it a normal thing, you know? Guy's like shaking his fist at me, although I was gonna let him go. You know what chocolate bar is really good? Is it Score chocolate bar, but it's so tiny. Little thing, eh? And when I was a little kid, if I got to choose a chocolate bar, I'd like the Score one, but because the O. Henry was that much bigger, I always wound up picking the O. Henry. We got a train yard coming up here. Then we'll be over back to right-hand driving. Thank you everybody for being a passenger on Star Trucking. As I work my way up the levels, I'll hopefully get a new truck eventually. Level 25 I gotta get to. I'm just about level 24, I think. Never ran into this train yard until recently. Wayne, thank you for liking, much appreciated. You may notice I keep my brights on. It's because it's easier to tell if my lights are on. Because they give you a ticket, and it could look like daylight still to me. They give you a ticket for not having your lights on. Excuse me. We're gonna cross via this train tunnel. Do you just grind money to get more trucks to do more trucking? Well, I'm fairly new to this game. So I'm actually in my first truck. And then I was gonna get to level 25. And then I was thinking I wanted the other Scania truck that has 730 horsepower, because I got stuck on a hill on this one before. And then I was gonna, from there, hire a driver. I haven't experienced that part of the game yet. Excuse me. And basically expand the operation, you know, get a driver driving this truck. And then, you know, I don't know if I have to buy more garages or if I can do it with the current garage or what. But I think eventually you want to have more garages and more trucks and a fleet of workers, that kind of thing. I think is the end goal. Oh crap, I stopped on the end. Oh no, we're okay. Not too heavy. That's where I got stuck before, as I stopped on the end. But I had a really heavy load and it pulled me down that hill. So I mean, much like real life, I guess. That's what you do as a trucker. You get more money and you expand operations, I guess. Or you know, you buy houses and boats or whatever for your house. 4x4s or, you know, whatever truckers spend their money on, I guess. Too bad you can't buy boats and houses, eh? That'd be cool. gotta go this way so that we can pull left. Although if you count American Truck Driver, I got a truck there too. Although I think that I've learned a lot more since then. What the heck? I'm going the right way. Hey, Octane Birdie, how are you? I just got a ticket for driving the wrong way because I got confused by the UK traffic. You know, how they drive on the wrong side of the road. Although in the game here, you can probably answer this. In the game here, it's like almost all of Europe seems to drive on the right side of the road, and only England is the only place that drives on the left side. Is that actually the case? Or is there other places that drive on the left side? 'Cause I've only run into that once here. It's just England itself. It'll be interesting. Somebody to fill me in one of these days. But I have no idea. I just know it is in the game. It's everybody's on the right except for England, and he driving the left there. And I got a darn ticket for driving the wrong side of the road. Now, I swear I was on the proper side of the road. Appeal it. You should be able to go to court in the game and argue it in court like Ace Attorney. Wouldn't that be cool? A cool mini game. You could go to court and try to fight off tickets. I get so many tickets, I'd be in court non-stop. You'd think I was playing some sort of legal game. I wonder if there's a lawyer sim game. You know, like there's like a sim game for everything, like car mechanic. There's a sim game for house flipping. There's, you know, whatever, right? There's fishing. There's deep sea fishing. There's hunting games. There's one that, you know, you control robots to rescue people and stuff. There's a thief simulator game. I played that before. Kind of interesting, but I wasn't very good at it. But you know, maybe they should have a lawyer sim game, you know, where you got to research for, you know, literally 10 days before court. You know, you'd be reading all the stuff and you gathering evidence or whatever they do. I don't know, because I've never played a lawyer sim game. I know what lawyers do. You could defend your guy, or you can be a prosecutor on some levels. I mean, that does not sound like a hoot. Somebody'd probably play it. Gotta watch out. This guy's driving really slow here. Oh, there's a car beside me. Now he's not really driving it that slow anymore. Oh, he's turning. I looked up the logging truck game. Or the movie, I mean, for Final Destination. And it's Final Destination 2. I thought it was Final Destination 3. In case you're all wondering why I always say Final Destination when I see a logging truck, is because there's that horrific scene in Final Destination where, you know, there's a big accident relating to a logging truck. And that's everybody who sees a logging truck. I'm sure could relate to that movie or think of that movie. Ruin logging trucks rep forever. I don't know if Final Destination 2 is actually the best movie, but Final Destination 1 is probably better. But you know, they're gonna turn up here, eh? Alright, guys, we're getting places here. We gotta find a garage one of these days. We don't want our car not starting or something. I don't know how bad it has to get for that. But got red wheels. Like Pit Stop, if you remember that game back in the day. In Pit Stop, your wheels changed colors depending how bad they were. I think I remember red being the worst. So here we go. We're 600 kilometers to go. I don't think we'll be able to make it without sleeping. The guy's about halfway on the bed. There was a car beside me. Where is he? There he is. Oh crap. Oh, I got him. Why did he slow down there? Get out of the way, dude, now. There we go. This monster truck over him. I went to reach for my brake, but the cord from the steering wheel was in the way. I had to work my way around it. And it was too slow. Too slow was a mystery. But now you know why I was too slow. I didn't want to get my foot stuck on the cord. Cord's out of the way now, of course. But there's no reason why that guy should have stopped there. I don't know what that was about. Maybe he saw a quarter on the road or something, eh? Like, hey, look. I don't know if they have quarters in Europe. Probably. Some sort of coin, maybe. We're okay for sleeping still. I wasn't even going that excessively fast, you know. I wonder if there's a Guinness Book of World Record for most money or most miles or something in this game. Probably, eh? You seem to cover every game in that Gamers Edition. I always get that every year to look at it and see what's cool. I have no patience to get the most because I'm sure it would take you 20 years to do it because there's some dude that's been doing it from the beginning. You know, they've been playing it since 2012 when it came out. Got $5 billion. For that trick, I scratched my eyebrow while I had the hands off of the wheel. Pretty awesome. We're turning to the right up here. You guys are prepared for a right-hand turn. You know, if you hold up your hand, you can know which one's your right and left hand because the left one will make an L. You ever wonder too which side your gas tank is on? Besides, it's not in this game, but on your normal car, there's a tiny little triangle that points the direction of your gas tank. I stopped because I hit my brake by accident. I was trying to speed up for my gas. Alright guys, we're getting up here again. We can go back to cruise, I think. This canned tuna is going to be delivered quite successfully, I'm sure. Only one accident and one ticket so far. Could be 2 accidents. Good thing I take the jobs that are worth more than $1,000 bucks. I think we're on Highway A15. We're playing Battleship. I sunk your battleship. You sunk my battleship. I had electronic battleship when I was growing up. You could play by yourself if you wanted. Benno, thank you for liking, much appreciated. We'll resume speed. My wheel's a little bit in different position than I'm used to. Once it's over here, so we'll go over here, I guess. Thank goodness we went over there. We would have been down there otherwise. Then the canned tuna would have been delayed. Alright. We're getting places. 486, I had one of those computers. .386 will be the next one that I had. Or actually, I don't know if I had a 386. Maybe I did. Maybe it's just a 486 one I had. And before that, I think I actually had a Commodore 64. If anybody remembers those. Hey, Mass, how are you? Good morning to you. And I remember for that 486 I had, I bought some RAM. It was 16 megabytes of RAM, and it cost like $1,000. Crazy back then, you know? That was like a lot of RAM back then. Now it's like, you know, my computer here has 32 gigabytes of RAM. And you can go way higher than that. Thank you for liking. Much appreciated, Mass. We are making some good rat ground, but I'm gonna wind up having to sleep my character a bit so that I can make it there. Don't see any rest stops yet, though. All right. for to get in the places here. I don't know what the signs say because they're not in English, but I think it means go that way. Always a car passing me when I want to merge over. What's up with that, eh? They have quite the timing, these guys. So, Mass, do you have a go-to snack that you like? Gotta find out. Find out what's good. I had a deep-fried Mars bar before. You wouldn't want to have those too often because you probably die, but it was nice and delicious. Very full, very rich and gooey. Then it was something that went down pretty sweet, but very messy. Constance, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I guess I could have pulled in there and slapped A. Well, we can do that here, I guess. Lee, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. You guys have a favorite snack? Feel free to pipe up here. You know, I gotta hear about it. You know, give me some ideas, maybe. You never know. That's something I gotta try. I like Mentos; those are good. Mentos. Oh. Those are pretty good. The chocolate one is really good. Where do I go for this parking? Maybe up here? Oh, here we go. All right, guys. We gotta rest. Now we gotta drive at night, unfortunately, but like I was tired. Used to play this game a lot. Over 400 hours, really? Did you have a favorite truck, Lee? I've been enjoying the Scania lines. This one's a Scania. A middle of the road one, and then I was thinking I'd get that 730 horsepower Scania. Probably get, you know, if you play it enough, you probably want to get them all, eh? I'm fairly new at it. You can see the kilometers on my truck. Getting up there, 29,000 kilometers. But I imagine if you played 400 hours of it, your gauge was way up there. I could see it being fairly easy to play that many hours on this game. There's a lot to see. Lots of deliveries to be had. What level did you get to? Does it actually stop after a while? I'm a master right now. Although I don't know if I'd really call myself a master. The backing up can be a little rough still. I have no idea how to back up multi-trailer backups. got to be a technique unknown to me. But we're cruising, man. We're gonna get there. 4:30 in the morning. Game time. Gonna be awesome. Then everybody's gonna have their canned tuna. Lee could also tell me possibly. Somebody was telling me they saw somebody transporting a tank. Is that something I do later, or is that a mod? Questions are burning. Get places now, though, guys. Here we go. We're gonna pass this dude first of all. Try to drink some water here, eh? Oops, sorry, Mike. Sorry if that was disturbing your ears. I don't know if you can even hear that or not. Sometimes you bump the mic and you can hear it. Oh. Oh. Bump the mic again. Like an ASMR stream here, eh? All this mic tapping. Alright. By the way, if you're new or you're not new, welcome. Thank you for being here. Muchly appreciate you take some time to hang out with me. Be a passenger in my truck here. Pretty awesome. Getting places though. We were in Europe together, guys. Although some of these routes I've taken, sometimes I haven't. Route I've been on. Murshid, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. We better pass this dude, eh? Oh crap, that guy rammed me. He gave me a ticket. Oh crap, I'm gonna hit this guy. Well, that was nice and smooth. Oh yeah, thanks guy for merging for 10 seconds, making me hit my brakes. That was awesome. Not only did I get one guy ramming me from the back there and give me a ticket, but also this guy decides to come into my lane for 10 seconds. And just go back again. I better get past him before he tries that again. Imagine how full of bugs your window would be here. Alright. Pull this just a bit closer. I wonder if I can do that while I'm driving. There, that's probably way better, right? Wave all over the highway. Still in view? Yeah. Good. I think we're going right up here. Right again. Some of these curves are gray. I haven't driven on them, but we'll get them. But they don't have Xbox achievements. The Xbox achievements are fun. I cannot remember the full name, but it was a Mercedes-Benz truck. That was your favorite. About growing your fleet, having garages in new cities. And there's loads of add-ons. Yeah, this game is pretty thorough, isn't it? I'd have to say. I'm looking over there talking to your name, but you're over here really, technically. I haven't expanded my garage yet. This is my first truck. I don't know if you can have more than one, how many you need per garage, but I was assuming that what I could do was expand to a new truck when I hit level 25. Hire a driver to drive this truck. And then I don't know if I have to buy another garage for that or not, but gotta be some stuff I'm gonna wind up learning pretty soon, I guess. Can you have like 10 drivers in one garage, or you have to have like one garage per driver or something? And can you expand your garage too, I guess, maybe, eh? Because it gave me a little dumpy garage. I've only been in it once. Because I just take whatever job is where I am. Do you like using a wheel too, Lee? This is a Logitech Momo steering wheel, if you guys are wondering. I bought it way back actually, and it still worked. I was amazed. Because, you know, a lot of stuff, you know, designed for a previous version of Windows, they don't necessarily have drivers for them. But it seemed to work fine. Even with generic drivers, it worked alright. And then I downloaded the 5.11 version, I think. Hey, X-Wing, how are you? Thank you for liking. 5.11 version of the software, and then worked even better. Yeah, X-Wing, I got next week off, you know, off of work, so I'll probably be going a little bit later on whatever I'm doing. You know, catch some more movies or something, I don't know. Gotta use up some holidays before certain date, right? And then there's nowhere really to go because everything's closed. You can upgrade your garage for more trucks, but that's for the future. Wait. Oops. Till you level up. Oh, you got the G27, nice. Yeah, they locked down pretty hard here, starting I think today or maybe it was yesterday. No restaurants are allowed to have dining in. They'll takeout only. You know, a lot of stuff basically indoors got locked down here for 3 weeks. So they're trying to get a handle on it, I guess. Not bad in the interior of British Columbia, but I guess Vancouver area got it pretty bad. There's a whole bunch of protesters. I was driving by the local mall. There's a bunch of protesters with the signs and stuff. They don't want to wear those masks. They weren't maintaining 6 feet. You ever have a zombie apocalypse? People will be. You just had beer and wings. What kind of wings did you have? Like, do you like the hot ones, or do you go for like honey garlic and stuff? I like honey garlic. I like salt and pepper wings too. Yeah, the people were demonstrating their right to protest, I guess, but it'd be nicer if they kind of kept their distance from each other anyway. Barbecue, honey garlic. Oh, there you go. Sounds pretty good. What's your favorite snack, go-to snack in my poll today? Wearing mine's gotta know. Yeah, I was thinking about I was not the G wheel, but I was thinking about the 9200. Logitech 9200. That looked like a nice wheel. Or the 9230 or whatever it is. With chips. Chips are good. I was trying to promote the all season earlier. People to try. We're delivering canned tuna right now. I like canned tuna. The tuna is going to be delivered here. I like the Costco canned tuna. Feels like you get more for your money. Canned tuna is expensive. Have you tried any of those Tim Hortons Easter donuts with the little eggs in the inside? These questions all apply to anybody who wants to answer, by the way. Brett likes chips. Oh. I don't really have it. I think that's the thing, you know, a lot of people seem to like salty there, because it looks like chips are doing well. The fruits and vegetables are not doing well so far, and the cookies aren't doing well. Oh crap. There we go. Somebody runs into me. You saw them? Did you go to Timmy's? Did you roll up the rim and win? I guess it was redirecting me already, eh? I think we got a Timmy's cup in the garbage that I forgot to check. To be honest, I find I like the cheesecake one a bit better, but the egg one is good too. There we go. We're making it places here. I think it's just ahead. Our tires are red though. We gotta be careful. Did you change your icon to a blue jay? Kind of small. It's hard for me to tell. Oh, okay. So you don't actually find out from the thing. You just plug the number in or something. Well, that's crappy. I think this is on my left. Kind of hard to tell where it is, to be honest. Maybe it's on the right. That one. This is the skill part, you know, that I'm not very good at yet. What? That's close enough? I'll take it. Not really on target, but... Excellent! Can we get the next level? There we go, guys. Almost at level 25. We got good XP for that one. I don't know if we can get it today or not. Maybe. Grab this. We can transport all sorts of dangerous stuff. 18,000 to Copenhagen. Fragile purchased food. Check the job market first, just in case there's something better. Marble blocks. No Bremens on here. What the heck? Never shows me the ones I want. Bremens Dover. Potatoes for 41 grand, Alex. Jay, thank you for liking and sharing. Much appreciated. Jeremiah, thank you for liking as well. Let's do the potatoes. What are those? It's a long trip, but $28 a kilometer. Be back in a bit. Hopefully it's got a decent expiry date on that. That I grab something on the way. Go light. Lots of question marks. Recruitment agency. See what this one is. Truck dealer. Awesome, eh? I wonder if I should go for my repairs too. Then we'll go pick up our cargo. Oh, oh, phew, that was close. Oh, the guy just suddenly stopped. That was kind of strange. We gotta be in tip-top condition for picking up potatoes, you know. Okay, repair for 5,000 bucks. See, we could change this if we want. Anything that's cooler. Maybe we should go for the disco ball, eh? Dice. Pick the color. Try the disco ball for a while. Seems like a good deal. $200 for a disco ball. Hey, where's the disco ball? All I did was get rid of it. Rip. Oh no, the disco ball's there. There we go. We'll just drive in circles a bunch of times, I guess. We should have like a Death Star. I'd totally get that. A Disney accessories pack or something? Disney's willing to probably make a deal, I'm sure. Some people would put Mickey Mouse on there. They make 40 grand from these potatoes, man. That must be a bucket load of potatoes. If we get there on time, there's a lot of freaking traffic lights, eh? There we go. That was a nice smooth turn. Blocked everybody. Oh, the farm is just right here. Get our potatoes. There they are, 41 grand worth of potatoes. Right up there. Hey Kobe, how are you? Boogie Nights is pretty okay. Is that a positive thing? Is that like you know, like what number would you say? You always establish okay as being, you know, so-so. I thought it was a good time period movie anyway. 7? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was decent show, I thought. You know, a lot of famous actors in it too. That one guy that a lot of dirtbags in that show, eh? Like the actors did a good job in it. Because I mean, you didn't, you know, there are some real scumbags in that show. Like the actors did a good job portraying them. That one poor guy with his wife, eh? That's based on John Holmes's life. That he's like a 70s dude. The guy that was real. No, the guy that Mark Wahlberg plays is based on John Holmes. He had a rough life. He actually wound up. You know how they kind of had him going down into the dumps and then kind of a little bit recovering, I guess. Things got way worse for him after, from what I read. You know, but like that robbery incident was based on a real event, and you know, there's a lot of stuff based on real events in that guy's life. I guess Mark Wahlberg still has that thing you see at the end. You have to keep the prop. No, I don't get to things that quickly. The next week I might have a little bit more time because I have some vacation days, but you know, I work. I worked extra long today too. Oh, look at that. We got a raid. Hope you're having a good stream. Thank you, Martinez. Much appreciated. Awesome. You know, it's the weirdest thing on my stream though. It doesn't tell me literally until the next day. You know, when people send people towards me. Edwin, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. So it's like weird because it's like on my alert screen, which is over here right now, it tells me yesterday's chains, called chains, I guess. No rush. I hate Facebook raids. Twitch does it so much better. Mixer used to have a nice raid when they were around. Twitch raids for a while. I don't know if they still do it, but they don't let you know if it's very few people, like under 5 or something like that. I don't know if they still do that, but Twitch or Facebook raids they're really hard for me to detect for some reason because it doesn't tell me until the next day. And then of course, you know, the next day. Thank you yesterday for how's the Hydra for sending viewers to me. I can see it now. It was 23 hours ago. The shares are current. You know, Joey and Jay did some sharing. Nice. Doesn't show you all of them though for some reason. What's going today? We're hauling the goods. We're gonna hopefully get to level 25, because that'll be awesome. Oh crap. What? My headlight's off? See, I told you I keep my brights on so I can see. See if my darn lights are on. And I can't, you know, it's daytime. Well, I guess it's 6 in the morning, but gotta cook some lunch. Alright, well thanks for coming by, Kobe. But yeah, I keep my brights on because that's the only way I can tell the easiest if my lights are on. Because every time I don't turn them on, I get a stupid ticket, as I've just demonstrated just now. And now the eyes of all these virtual citizens will pay for it. As I guess because between trips to turn off my lights. Oh, probably when I went for the garage repairs. Probably turn off the lights. You control F5 your Creator Studio in Creative Tools. On the live dashboard alerts, it will show it immediately. Oh. I guess one thing is I don't reset it. Like it shows the new ones, but I don't reset it because you know, I get that poll ready beforehand, and then I don't want to lose the poll. But then I'd maybe be good to reset it after, eh? Do a little bit of refresh. But yeah, it's a little different how this chaining works, that's for sure. The doesn't always do like the recommendations are kind of weird sometimes too, I find. You know, like it'd be different games and stuff like that. We're delivering the goods here, folks. We got the potatoes. How about them potatoes? You're the only one who voted for fruits and veg. Somebody voted for it now. Good. So it must have been you. You know, it said on the internet that fruits and vegetables are very, very popular snack worldwide. Guess lots of people have salty tooth. Oh crap! It's kind of doomed there no matter what. There was a dude rushing up behind me and another guy cutting me off. Better be healthy. Good attitude. You scrolled for 5 minutes to find someone you liked before you raided and had to use your Facebook link to raid. Oh really? That's kind of weird, eh? I didn't even know you could use Facebook links to raid, to be honest. I'm pretty knowledgeable on these things, apparently. MD, thank you for following earlier. Shanika, thank you for following. Much appreciated. I guess they must have had a lot of choice if you're scrolling for 5 minutes, though. As much as you want to eat the other snacks, you try to fight temptations and focus on the healthy ones. There you go, eh? You know what's another good snack that I don't have on here? Is like beef jerky and stuff like that. You know, you get some good jerky if you're on the road or something. So when I had my dog, she really liked it if I got jerky, of course, because that was her favorite. It's above the suggested raids. On that note, hope you have a great stream. 4:17 a.m. in the UK. I have work. I need to hit the hay. Hey, I keep trying to find out about this UK thing. Is England the only one that's on the opposite side for driving? I'm always curious about that. I mean, you know, in Euro Truck, that's the only one I've run into that was on the left side of the road so far. Oh, there is other ones, eh? I'll have to watch out for them. I was like the other day, I went down the wrong lane because I'm not used to that. Cyprus. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Now we know. Most places are left hand. Left lane. Oh, they're right lane. Right lane, it seems. I don't know. Except for England and Cyprus, it looks like. I always assumed everything was going to be opposite, to be honest. Then I started playing this Euro Truck game and found out otherwise. You do learn things from video games, eh? kind of interesting, you know, when you can learn something from a video game, or sort of learn something from a video game. All right, I think we're going up here. Cooking stir fry, nice. What do you put in your stir fry? Do you like chicken, beef, or shrimp? I like shrimp stir fry a lot. They're all good though. In real life UK and Cyprus. Oh, okay. I don't even know if Cyprus is in this game, to be honest. Most of the time I'm kind of confused as to even where I am. And apparently I need to find a parking spot. Because we got a red bed. Ireland. Malta also drive on the left. Oh. That must be confusing when you go to other countries, eh? You know, you get used to one way and then suddenly you're driving on the other side of the road. Alright, we're gonna find the next rest stop. We're gonna jump in there for sleeping. Just because it's on the pro mods. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's just the vanilla game. I haven't tried any of the mods yet. My guy's fading, man. Netherlands drives on the right. In the Netherlands, in the game here, you drive on the right, yeah. I wonder if I can even get over there. I mean, there should be a way to cross the street, but doesn't look like there's gonna be. Yeah, there'll be some exciting new maps coming soon, guys. They're always working on things in these games. That's one thing that's really well supported for, considering this one is 9 years old. Game. Yeah, thank you for coming by and sharing your traffic, all the good stuff. Much appreciated. Thank you for liking. Much appreciated also. Alright, you guys. Do you think we're gonna start getting fined and then drive into the ditch? Or do you think we'll make it to somewhere I can... Maybe there's gonna be one up here, eh? Autohof. I wonder if the Autobahn is in this. If I go off to the right there, I can probably go to sleep in one of those ones. Cop got somebody. Oh, sleeping violation. It's always right before. What a rip. I think it's only 160 bucks. Getting tired. We're almost there, dudes. You can hold on. Roll down the window. Crap, give me a ticket for another 300 bucks. Those are harsh. It's outside the sleep zone here. I'll go in there. I'll gas up too. You going to another country, how would you know when to switch? Oh crap, another violation. I mean, the way I wish you would give me the things so I could see. The way I've been figuring it out is there's usually arrows. Or by the signs. Although, you know, I don't always listen to them very well. There we go. We're rested now, though. Watch, will be finding the easiest rest stop just ahead. That one wasn't too bad, though. It's just I went in it backwards, but we accomplished our goals of gassing up and sleeping. Alright, you guys. Back on the main road. I noticed that when I got off the ferries and stuff like that, there's usually arrows on the road. Although, like, the other day, if you watched my YouTube clip or TikTok, I use the same one for both. I guess it's not really the other day, yesterday. I actually went down the wrong lane and I didn't even notice the arrows. Like I was in England and then I was doing a turnoff, but I took the right lane on the turnoff instead of left lane. The right lane was actually for coming from them coming off that road up where I was. And I didn't realize that until I was halfway down it. But yeah, if you watch the road, usually there's signs like that that'll tell you, you know? You know, like there's do not enter sign there. Yield on this side, do not enter on that side. That kind of thing. Yod, thank you for liking and sharing. Much appreciated. And Chirin, thank you for following as well. Much appreciated and welcome. How is it in game? Oh, it's like 8 o'clock. Good evening to you. I hope you're having a great Tuesday and you're prepared. Tomorrow is April 1st, you know, April Fool's Day. Don't believe anything you read on the internet. Tomorrow, today for some now. The pranks will be coming out by the companies. I'm sure ultimately some ex-Mixer streamer will probably try to pull the one that, oh, Twitch is closing or something. And thank you for following, much appreciated. What do you think, Yod? Do you think there's good odds on that? Probably be several of them trying to pull that prank. And it'll catch a lot of ex-Mixer streamers as they get excited. The ones that are on Twitch. They'll choose Twitch because, you know, they could choose Facebook, I guess, or something else too. There's that little yellow light down there, green light down there. Hopefully I'm not running with my park brake. Stir fry done, gonna eat now. Nice. Hopefully it tastes delicious. Do you put any sauces on it or anything? Gotta have a good stir fry recipe, hey? If you're in my Discord, you can always post a photo of it. Put it in the photos section there. I can't remember if I have food section or not. I think I do. If not, well, you know, that's okay. I can imagine it. I don't know who's really in there. Some people I know. They talk enough. We're getting places though. We're bringing the stuff across Europe. What was I hauling this time around? Potatoes. Right? We got the potatoes, man. That's what Yod the demigod kills in Apex, is the potatoes. I'm bringing a load of potatoes across the Europe. Use salt and soy sauce, onions and garlic. Added tomatoes, optional. Nice. Sounds pretty good. Well, hopefully it's as tasty as it sounds. There's cars on both sides of me. "13 hours to go on our trip, guys." Can't remember if we're going on a ferry or not. But we're gonna make like 40 grand on this trip. Lots of XPs. 'Cause you know that's what is good in all games. XP. XP makes the world go round. I guess the songs aren't very long on that. It seems to have cycled in an hour and a half. That must have been some accident over there, eh? Have to grab more songs one of these days, I guess. Alright, so we got 902 kilometers to go now. We're getting places. See, Stephen, thank you for liking, much appreciated. We're bringing the potatoes home. And Kobe's gonna stir fry up them potatoes. And add cheese and gravy, and then he'll have a poutine. Well, you guys, everything's gotten a vote now, at least. That's awesome. Seems to be the leader so far as potato chips. Speaking of potatoes, that's what I'm hauling right now. Them virtual potatoes, man. I had like 14 lights on the front of my truck. You'd think it'd be brighter. Must have the brights on. Move my mouse and bumped up the... I was gonna knock over my water. That picked up on the mic. Sound effect of a water bottle being put down beside the mic. Brought to you exclusively here. Only place where you can hear such fine sound effects. Look at that, guys. We're getting places. Man, these potatoes, they're in for a long haul. You'd think they'd just grab closer potatoes. It's like, you know, I don't really expect my potatoes when I live in BC to come from like Eastern Canada, but I guess sometimes they probably do. But all of the potatoes, because we got like a giant trailer. Giving her through the curves. If you're wondering what kind of steering wheel I have, it says Logitech Momo. You could probably pick one up yourself if you want, just have to find them. They're tricky because there's an older wheel, but you can probably get it for under $100, I bet. Eventually I'll upgrade, but that's when the time comes, you know. Wheels are expensive. I'll wait for a sale. Save up the pennies. I'm doing good in the meantime, though. Then I'll be able to judge if it's actual improvement. Although, if you work for Logitech and you want to slide a wheel my way, I do have them on my Amazon wish list. Then I can talk about your wheel. I should actually put the competitors' wheels on there too, you know. Not over switching to the competition. Although I do have a lot of Logitech gear. Got like a Logitech keyboard, Logitech speakers, Logitech mouse. That's what they should call them, mooses. For the mouses. Be cool. Logitech addict here, I guess, eh? You know, it's like when you buy your kitchen appliances, you want them all to match. Although I'm actually not that big of a matcher. Sometimes I'll, you know, I got like a BenQ screen and a LG screen and another LG over there. They kind of match, but not totally. Like a slot machine, you know, it's two in one. So I didn't win. And my leg's itchy. There we go. Scratch that knee. This tunnel is lit. Oh, very clever. Look at them light effects, eh? Ooh. Hey, quite the truck behind me there. Oh, it's just the tunnel lights behind them. Alright, we're getting places. 715 kilometers to go. We repaired our truck, so it's running really well. Must be a border or something coming up, eh? Maybe not. Maybe just a bridge or something. Get over here again. And Highway 4 here. I definitely have to download some more music. Almost forgot you rewatched your last stream. Almost to 25, it's getting close, yeah. I just passed 24, just like last trip here. Uh-oh. Go wide enough there. Poles always kind of mess me up because you think I'm gonna hit them. See there, right there, if you look on the road, down. Oh, my picture's in the way. If you look on the road a second ago, there was an arrow pointing the direction. So you see a lot of those arrows when you come out of the ferry. If you look on my YouTube, I actually circle the arrow that I didn't notice because I was highlighting that I was going the wrong direction. You like the Delivery Man and Ready for Rain? I think I'll have to download some more music though, because I cycled through the whole list today. I didn't shuffle it. I just pushed play. And it seemed to go through pretty quick. Otherwise, or maybe it did a random, but I don't think it did a random. Circle through. There's some okay stuff. Kind of like, be nice if it was some popular music in there too, like, or you know, maybe some older music that they were allowed to acquire or something. Some band from back in their heyday. Wonderwall. Those guys probably would never come to an agreement though. They have to get signatures from both of them, and those guys hate each other. The good bands would be some 80s or 70s or something maybe. You know, they'd probably be more willing to give up their music library for making some extra coin on the side, you know. You probably aren't buying it regularly in the stores anymore. Although I don't really know, to be honest. Depends on the band, probably. Jason, thank you for liking. You know, people do still buy older music, I'm sure. It's kind of surprising that, you know, that these music companies actually, you know, don't give a little bit of a bigger leeway to stuff like streamers and YouTube and so forth. 'Cause I mean, really, that's kind of like promoting their music. Like, I know they want to earn money for it, but you know, if they can make a package deal where, you know, every so many plays they get a penny or something, and they're going to be ahead because it's advertising at the same time. Like the same reason why these gaming companies don't all claim it, you know, because I mean, technically, you know, it's not like I made this game. I mean, you know, I'm providing a unique experience, I guess, because you know, no one's gonna play it exactly like me. But music companies would get you know, maybe somebody might enjoy their thing, just like you said. You like the early Delivery Man and Rain in this music playlist. Maybe you might wind up deciding to grab their CD or something, you know, or you know, or the song off of iTunes or something. So in that aspect, I think that the record companies are kind of missing the ball there a little bit. I know for sure people see me play a game and they're watching and they kind of get interested in the game. If it's something they're kind of on the line for maybe, or whatever, they watch, oh, this looks cool, maybe I'd like to get that. Because a lot of people kind of see it and then they realize, oh, this is something I might be into. And I think gaming companies have realized that and decided that it's okay. Like even Nintendo used to always strike for their games being played, but they settled down a bit when they realized that people want to watch it. What's my PC specs? I'm running I don't know the exact specs, but it's like a 10 core with 32 gig of RAM. Has a 3090 in it. Like it's pretty high-end PC that I picked up recently. So I made sure to get, I figured it'd be a big investment up front, but it would last a long time. Was my goal. Yeah, it's i9. i9 10 core or something like that. Can't remember the speed, but it's pretty good speed, dude. Michael, thank you for liking. Well, it's funny how they do the speeds, because it's like, it's like it says one speed and then, it automatically goes into some sort of hyperdrive mode or something like that. You got the same specs as me, Kobe, or as Michael? Graphics are so realistic. I have everything turned up on this. And they recently improved the lighting system. This is update 1.4. So their lighting system and a lot of the roads got reworked recently. I guess they're prepping for that next DLC. And then the steering wheel I have is called a Logitech Momo steering wheel. So it's an older one. So you can get that for probably under $100 if you look around on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. Depending on your area, of course. Go and jump into a steering wheel. Yeah, I don't mind Logitech. I really wouldn't mind if they sponsored me or something. It'd be alright. I'd like to, if a company's going to sponsor you, I'd like it to be a company of stuff that I'd actually use, You're not going to find no power drink powder crap here, man, because I don't drink that. So I like to promote stuff that I think are either worthwhile or something I would buy myself, Did I change my hanging ball? Yeah, I changed it to disco ball. I do have an affiliate link though. If you do !WTFast, it's a product that you subscribe, or you can sign up for a free month and then basically you're playing a lot of online games. You go through their network, and it it's supposed to find the best path so that it cuts down lag. Somebody I grew up with actually runs that company. So ultimately, if you're playing, like, say you're playing like a MMO overseas, with your buddies from England or something, there's going to be a longer route. The game has an awesome Euro soundtrack too. This is the radio that I'm playing is just Facebook Music. They have like free music you can grab from Facebook, and I just downloaded the files and put them in the music file. Yeah, but the guy I grew up with actually made that company, and so if you look, oh crap, we're not gonna get through here, are we? If you look on my Instagram, you'll find that there's some pictures of me and him there. Is there a way around this? I wonder if I can go in the bush here. It might be a mistake, I don't know. Guy won't even turn. Oh, now he's tired on top of it. Oops, trailer damage. I wonder if this helicopter will eventually leave. Probably not, eh? Let's try it. Oh crap. Oh, what I clipped there. I can't go that way anyway. Do a tunnel. First time you see me fighting the game system. Gotta find a way out of here. Oh, trailer damage that time. Breaking the game, breaking the game, that's right. Come on, push through. Not really stuck, eh? I don't know if that's any better, to be honest. We're gonna find a way to arrest place now. We get a ticket for going the wrong way. We cut through there? Oh, wrong way ticket. What am I supposed to do? You're blocking the whole darn road, you dudes. Try to get a few of them, I guess. I'm getting tickets galore. Well, at least there's rest stops up ahead. There we go. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Where we go? All right. We're back en route here. Can't believe they don't let you cheat past them, eh? You know, in American Truck Simulator, you could seemingly cheat past the helicopters like that. We got some trailer damage out of that and everything. I think we're getting 40,000 for the trip. Assuming we're not late now and too much damage penalty. Getting places. Big old curve here. Look at this big bridge, eh? You ever play the game Bridge Simulator? That game has a Portal version of it, if you like the game Portal. And it's kind of fun. I don't know if it's still on Game Pass, but I played the Portal one on Game Pass. But you go and you make the bridge, and you gotta have like 3 trucks pass it in order to get the most stars, kind of thing. I'm sure somebody with like super engineering knowledge. Oh, there's one called Bridge. It's like building bridges. So they have a Portal one too. You just basically you put your pieces together and you make your bridge, right? There's a Walking Dead one too that's recently. I don't know, I found it kind of fun. The Portal one probably interested me the most. Although I did the regular one quite a bit. It's pretty wild in the later levels. It has a lot to do, like a lot of weird paths where you gotta make your trucks jump, and you know, you got to build it strong enough so that it can survive the trucks jumping. Kind of neat. You played Portal, you didn't finish the game. That Portal was really good. I played the first one through on the orange box. Hurts my brain. The harder the level gets. Yeah. That's a challenging game. I never did get to play the 2-player Portal stuff, you know, I went through the Portal 1 and 2. Made it to the end and stuff, but didn't actually play the multiplayer mode. But you know, it's interesting. I was seeing them talk about it, and I guess in the original playtesting for Portal 1, they didn't have GLaDOS. It was really mostly invented. GLaDOS was mostly invented because a lot of players didn't know when the game actually started. So they added GLaDOS in there as kind of an antagonist to and it kind of made it interesting, or more interesting, you know, more. It added a lot to that game because GLaDOS turned out to be one of the most iconic video game villains there is, you know. Oh, you know that, eh? Yeah, it's interesting, eh? I even like downloaded on my GPS before, not my current GPS, but the one before that. I even downloaded the Gladys voice so that my GPS talked like Gladys. It'll give you crap if you went the wrong way. They had all sorts of voices available for that. When I went to PAX before, which is Penny Arcade Expo, it's like a big convention. There's somebody that was dressed as Gladys. They did a super good job of it too. They'd like actually go kind of sit on display in a way, like they'd have like these bars set up, and then they'd latch themselves into the bar. Shaped like a person tied upside down, sorta, I guess. But yeah, that's what the person did though, is they kind of hung themselves from a little suit they had, and you know they'd be hanging on these bars and just like Gladys at the end. And Mike Patton is actually the anger spear. If you enjoy Mike Patton's music. If I could, man, I'd play Mike Patton music just non-stop. That's it. And it would have a better variety than the music on Facebook. Gladys was way scarier in Portal 2. You figure? Gladys was kind of on your side though for a bit there. What I remember. Oh crap, there's a car right there. We're getting places. 297 kilometers. Well, they have with that Wheatley or whatever his name was for a while, I remember. It's been a while since I played Portal 2. Funny how they made that. It's just a random puzzle game, and then they made it into this like classic game, eh? Toll booth. All right, we're getting places. Enough gas, hopefully. We're well rested, but we're not well gassed. Although we can go 560 kilometers on our gas, and it's only 262 to go. I think I'll jump in. We gotta watch out for that. In my recent TikTok video there, a lot of people watched that one. Like the one before that was like 75 views, and this one was like 2,000 views. Probably because it was a little bit shorter, I guess. All right. Over here, go over there. Go over everywhere. Liguria. Make a town called Ligma. Remember when that was cool? Did they trick Ninja with that or something? They're speeding. They're slow down a bit. You can only send 85 stars max. However, the other guy is able to send 500. Got me. I don't know how that stuff really works, to be honest. There's a limit, maybe. Maybe it's a portion of however many you have. I don't know. It is a mystery. If you think it's a problem, though, you can always contact Facebook support. You know, you rage shake your phone, and then that hooks you up to support, I think. Or you can just go to support, and then you let them know that's happening, and then maybe it's just there's a little bug you had or something. You'd think you'd be able to send as much as you want. Like you're talking about 85 at a time? Because I would think that'd be weird, you know? Yeah, some people send lots of stars. I was on somebody else's stream, like in their chat, and then I saw somebody send them 10,000 stars. That's I don't think that'd be that common, but I mean, you know, that's a big old star drop, that's for sure. But yeah, I would think, because a lot of people do drop a, you know, 1,000 or 100 stars, that kind of thing, you know, and so you'd think you'd be able to do more than 85 if you have more than 85 in your star balance, I would think. He's around 3 a.m. in his time. 50k stars, eh? That's pretty wild. Good for them. That's awesome. Hopefully the person giving the stars can afford it. You know, as long as it's expendable income, right? You don't want to be spending that money you'd be spending on food, right? On Mixer, I had a couple of big Ember drops, they're called. One person that was visiting dropped what's called a dragon and a dumpster fire sticker, and those are big ones. No, that's a few $100s worth. Just in that one, those two drops there. It's a penny per star. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. American penny, too. So it's a little bit, works out a little better in my case because Canadian currency isn't worth as much. You know, it's like 70 cents American to $1 Canadian. Tempurana, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. $50K is pretty good. That'd be $500. If I'm calculating right, isn't it? That's pretty. I'm sure that streamer was pretty happy they got that. You know, that's you could buy one of these steering, like one of these G29s, or not this steering wheel. This one's a cheap one, but you could buy one of those steering wheels for that though. A pretty nice steering wheel. Yeah, like most people, you know, usually will drop, you know, whatever they want. You know, it's just for fun anyway, mostly. But I mean, you know, they add up after a while. After a while, you can do something with it. I just reinvest stuff into things. Like I bought my keyboard recently. That kind of thing. The computer is all paid for by Dream stuff over the long run. Speechless. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, that's they're probably pretty excited. The I saw not a YouTube. Somebody tweeted about they had Mr. Beast come through their channel, and he dropped $1,000 donation on them, and they were very excited. And he said, if you win this next match or whatever, then he'll drop $10,000. And she didn't win, so he dropped $5,000 instead. So total of $6,000. So probably made her week. I made her a couple months actually. You know, you don't often get $6,000 in that kind of short period of time. Although, you know, the government likes that. They take half. But still, I mean, it's exciting though. Plus, having like a celebrity essentially in your chat is kind of probably fun. Mr. Beast bumps into my stream? Not likely. I don't think Mr. Beast comes to Facebook. But you never know. He'd be welcome. You know, honestly, I'd probably try my hardest to treat him like anybody else. Because, you know, he probably gets... you know, tired of everybody just freaking out every time they see his name, right? Might be his real name, you know, we wouldn't even know. Yeah, I think he floats around Twitch though. And I probably don't play games that really are challenge exciting, you know. But, you know, as far as it goes. Like, can you deliver this delivery in time? Or maybe challenge me to park my trailer the first time, and that would be an easy one for me to fail, because I park my trailer once in a while, like first time, about every 10 trips. You know him from when he did YouTube, react to YouTube intros? Well, there you go. Probably exciting to see him turn into this such a well-known streamer, I guess, and you kind of knew him in the beginning. He does a lot of good things though, from the looks of it. That tree campaign was very successful from what I saw. You know, they had a lot of trees planted for the environment. Kind of funny stunts. With buying a car lot and then selling the cars for $1. Although even then again, you know, like you see those guys like him and that sometimes drop money on people on Twitter. Because you often see all these people trying to give, like, for example, Bill Pulte, their money account thing and tell some sad story to him. You know, try to get them to drop some money on them. But that'd be the one bad thing about being a celebrity, I think. Is it'd be just non-stop at that level, you know? And then those guys generally kind of stick to, I think, mostly to Americans for that stuff. I guess unless your story's like super amazing. You know, a few streamers are at their lowest, and then it's crazy feeling to watch them as they rise and become more famous as you grow too. Makes you miss the good old days. Yeah, I can imagine. I can't say I've picked watching anybody that I think have got to that level. Mr. Beast is pretty top of the pile there for YouTube. Yeah, for YouTube, I mostly watch Philip DeFranco, but he was already pretty established. I watched that Boogie guy for a while. Apparently he got in trouble recently for some sort of gun incident. From what I heard, it was like he had like a stalker and he fired a warning shot, and then I didn't oh crap, a lot of people didn't like that, I guess. PewDiePie used to get scared of barrels. Is that a movie? Oh, Boogie 3998 is his name. He was a guy that played this character named Francis, who would freak out about, you know, stuff like, you know, and and then he would, you know, get angry about whatever all the time. Bam Adele, thank you for following, much appreciated. But yeah, he was entertaining back then. I haven't watched him as much recently, but he lost a lot of weight actually. So good for him. Probably helped with his health, life in the long run. Oh crap. Why is there always a car behind me when I'm hitting stuff? There we go. Boogie Nights, eh? No, it's he's just this guy that had a YouTube channel. I don't think he's as relevant anymore as he used to be, but he was really why you really should watch. Okay, well, anytime you want to hang out, that's appreciated. You know, you don't certainly don't feel obligated to. You know, if you got other things you gotta do, right? Nice that you hung out. Thank you so much. And hopefully you enjoy whatever you watch, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Where am I supposed to park this thing? Oh, here we go. Gonna be in like some ridiculous spot, like usual. In the dark. Go to the corner. Easier. Things like that, eh? Hendrickson, thank you for liking. That's not gonna work out. Crap. One of these days we'll figure this stuff out, eh? There we go. Over this way. Like turns enough. Alright, we gotta flip the wheel the other way, I think. Go! Alright, getting straighter. I'm pretty bad at this part. It's painful for anybody that knows how to do this stuff. Okay, we want to go this way this time. I think we're gonna do it this time. There we go, close enough. You. Halfway. 25. That was exactly halfway, but it's close. Massive tech part. Excavator bucket. This is $58 a kilometer. And it's not even that far. The same town. Plus the gas is up and recharges my guy's sleep. So for sure. Look at that box though. Gotta be careful. Alright guys, the massive tech part is about to be delivered. It's gonna be glorious. Guy sitting in the back there, eh? He's gonna stay back there. Alright guys. Yeah. Alright, we got the widest load ever. I think it's on already, isn't it? Why are we transporting it at night? Gotta be careful, we're nice and center for everything. You don't have to worry about lights at least. Lights and turns and all that stuff is mostly covered. Oh crap. I got stuck on something. Can we even turn that fast enough? Really? Not really that close to the rear escort guys. Settle down. This is not going well right off the bat. There's no rear escort there. Man. Get it over the freaking yard. Like that one part of it stuck. We need it to go to the left. So I gotta get my truck to the right. I don't know, what the heck? I can't straighten out my truck now. Finally out of there. Holy crap, dudes. Whew. All right, we're getting places now. Make sure I'm clear of those dudes. See, the massive tech part is the bane of my existence. Thank you, Barack. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Only 83 kilometers this thing has to go, though. So it's good money. Phew. Can't believe we got stuck on the gate there. Oh, please, how embarrassing. We don't have to worry about red lights too, because we're being escorted. Well, here's the tricky part coming up. Gonna clip that guy? I did clip him. He didn't give me a ticket though. Guess they figure it's in my own fleet. $70 kilometers. Getting blazes. Now we gotta stay in the same lane as the escort, otherwise they get all mad. We're going on a big loop, eh? Destination's just over there. No, that's not the destination. Maybe that's the... Maybe we're gonna circle around like this or something, you know? Probably turn off that variable driving or whatever. Uh-oh, tunnel. Gotta make sure I'm over in the middle more. Sarah, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Wants me to be over here. Got such a wide load, it's crazy. I don't want to get stuck on a tunnel edge. Make sure we're not clipping the signs and crap. Oh, we clipped something. Scraped the rail there. 4% damage. Alright, thank you for following. Muchly appreciated. Alright, you guys. We're getting places here now. Yod, thank you for liking. Look at the size of the box I'm carrying, Yod. You can see it in the mirrors. Crazy big one. Big tech part. Got stuck on the gate coming out. It wasn't good. I gotta be careful here. Oh crap! What did we clip? Crap, I can't see. Yeah, the stupid poles, eh? Can't see the rear vehicle. Oh, this is gonna be bad because I'm getting stuck on those poles. Knock the signs down. There we go. Oh crap. Go in there right into it. It's hard, you know, you gotta really squeeze through some areas here, eh? I wrecked like 3 or 4 street signs there. We're almost there though. Versus giant tech part. There's gonna be a big U-turn or something coming up too at the end there. Another traffic circle. Oh man, what a hit. Clobbered something there. Dangerous job, eh? Of course, they go through the most residential area they could here. That's it. He's done with me, I guess. We're getting there, though. Getting crazy. There's a heavy load, too. Guess it's a mine part. Really rattling me. The steering wheel's shaking like crazy. Where we gotta go with it? You really gonna make me park this thing? Trailer damage. Oh, it's right here. Been nice to know that earlier. Of course I'm stuck on something. What the crap? Oh, we made it! I can't believe it. Excellent! Only got like 1 bar. Well, that was good money. 5,000 bucks. Oops. Keep bumping my water bottle and scaring myself. These guys got anything good? Wow, look at that one. 116,000 bucks. Hello. Long trip, but that'll be some good XP, eh? They got a lot of stuff here. Fun. Is that where I am right now? Oh, I'm here. That's not that current company's offers. Well, those are external contracts. It's not quite as good. This one's better. Gasoline. This one's, well, it says, oh, you know what I keep doing? Is I should be looking at N for Nice. Otherwise, I gotta find my way over to the island and grab it, you know? There's peanut butter. There's another one that's Nice to Nice. Here's one that's 108,000. Wow, it's all the way over to Turkey, eh? That should be an interesting one. Transmissions. Where we can get out of here now. Oh, they moved it. The trailer, good. Gonna be a good hike, that one, eh? Everybody's gone. All the crew. So they're 70 kilometers away for a pickup. So we're gonna be going to Turkey. A lot of new roads discovered there, I think, because I haven't been over there. Turkey looks like, eh? That'll be interesting. These contracts are pretty awesome. Jake, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Alright, you guys. Almost there. Jake with the stars for star! Just because. Well, thank you so much, Jake. Much appreciated. I had a little trouble getting out of the yard for this big tech part I had just a minute ago. But now we're set. We're going for some transmissions. Alright, you guys. 34 clicks to our pickup. This ride is gonna be big, I bet, because you know it's like 100,000 kilometers, so or not 100,000, $100,000. So it's like a long haul. So I bet you once we're done that one, it'll be over to level 25. Hopefully, I just didn't notice that it was like 10 seconds away from expiring or something. Get there and there's nothing. Go in this lane. We'll get these transmissions. And we're going to Turkey. Holy slow go traffic here. Must be a lot of transmissions, eh? Thank goodness. The road to ourselves now. Going through the middle of town, I guess. Oh crap, speed bump. Damaged my tires a bit. Alright, you guys. Just about there. Nice area of town here, though, eh? Look at these little bushes they have. Where is it from? Lizette Logistics? Guys cleaning the windows. What you need is good clean windows. There we go. Look at that. 108,000, $42 a kilometer. Going. Basically, we're gonna be leaving France. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries. Driving past Budapest, Romania, Bulgaria. There we go. Trailer is ready. Round back, it looks like it'll go this way. All right, let's hook up. We could have hauled some wood. All right. Well, guys, it's bedtime for me. I got to work tomorrow, and then after tomorrow, I'll have some time off from work. Be a little mini vacation for me, a staycation. So I'll be probably playing a little bit later. I'll start at the same time, but play a little bit longer than now. But for tonight, I'm going to be going to work tomorrow, so I'm going to go to bed. But thank you for being here, everybody. I'm going to review the results here of the poll. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. It'd be super appreciated. The poll results are 53% potato chips, 21% chocolate, 16% cookies, and 11% fruit and vegetables. There you go, guys. How we know if your go-to treats. Probably very much the order I would pick them. You know, potato chips, definitely I often grab first. Although for the road, if it's on the road, I might choose beef jerky, but that's on the list. As far as it goes, thanks again for everything, you guys. Whatever level of participation you had. Thank you, Thembuth, for following. Much appreciated. Thank you to all the likes and all the shares, you guys. Even if you're watching the video after the fact, hitting like and share still helps a lot to get that video out there. And of course, thank you for the stars to Jake there, and everybody else who participated in whatever way they participated. Hey, Manuel. But and thank you for sharing your stream, or your, for anybody that hosted me. Thank you for that as well. But you're all awesome. If you want to pop in again tomorrow, I stream every day at 7 o'clock Pacific time, which is about 3 hours, over 3 hours ago, whatever time it is for you right now, unless you're watching the video. But 7 Pacific time, and hopefully we'll see you again in the near future. And of course, you have yourselves a good night. If you're interested in hockey, I do play hockey on Fridays. Tomorrow's Thursday. So that, it's not necessarily always trucking, but I've been playing a lot of trucking recently. Been having a good time, and of course I do other games as well at different points. So whatever I'm into. So thank you for being here, and I hope you all have a good night. And thanks again. Oh, and it's gonna host somebody, so say hi.